Hello guys and welcome to my channel The Wrestling Land. I'm Yunus, and in this video, which is by the way my very first video, we're going to talk about WWE Great Balls of Fire predictions. So there are a lot of fans, a lot of people who who really don't like this name, who find that this name isn't good, all those stuff. I actually don't have any problem with that name. Just give me good matches, and I don't care about the name. So let's start with the card. We will start with the Neville versus Kurzawa on the pre-show for the Cruiserweight Championship. To be quite honest with you, I'm not a fan of the Cruiserweight division, to be quite honest. When I'm watching Raw and it's time of Cruiserweight, I just start skipping. They're not my thing, I don't really like them. They're just some wrestlers with some good moves. There are no good stories, no good build up for feuds, and I don't really like that. So, but I'm not a fan, but I predict that Neville will retain the championship because he's the best thing in the cruiserweight division. Can you disagree with me? We have and for women's division we have Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss, the the champion. Yeah, she's the champion. Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks is the challenger. She's basically here because she won the first gauntlet match ever, women's ever, that was made on Raw, and she won by making Nia Jax tap out, which is, by the way, I really didn't like that Nia Jax, tapping out. Because she's like that strong female. She's like Braun Strowman's of the women's division. I really didn't like her to tap out. That makes her look kind of weak. Not weak because she beats like 4 women before reaching to Sasha Banks, but tapping out. There are so many options like pinfall, something. I just think it's just my opinion. And by the way, I predict that Alexa Bliss will retain the championship. Then we have Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. Big Cass taps Enzo from the back, and he wants to to be single. He thinks he's a star. All those stuffs. They're breaking. Best friends, brothers are breaking. So fans should feel pity, should cry. But actually, none of that happened except some little kids, because that team was awesome on NXT, but the WWE creative team just ruined them when they reached the main roster. There was like just shit. It's like if they are. Sometimes you don't even see them in Raw. Their booking was so wrong. They're fun, yeah. Like, to be honest, but the booking was wrong, and they ruined them, and they are not interesting anymore. So not a lot of people are interested in this feud. I'm not actually interested. Yeah, it's obvious that it's obvious that Big Cass will win. Since you want to give him a single push, you want to make him that next big thing. I guess that giant, that monster. He should win. Enzo. There will be some moments where Enzo, will like try to get revenge, kick Big Cass asses for a couple of minutes, but at the end, Big Cass will defeat Enzo Amore. Then we have Dean Ambrose versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. And in this feud, we're going to talk a little bit because I have something to say about The Miz. I feel like The Miz is the most underrated WWE superstar right now. The guy is probably one of the greatest heel right now, one of the greatest heel even of WWE all of time. The guy is just priceless on the microphone. He just gives good feuds, and he makes the Intercontinental Championship so prestigious. I like Dean Ambrose and The Miz, by the way, see this in the last segment. Dean Ambrose, when he's a champion, WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, doesn't matter. He always killed it. He always killed it. And otherwise, The Miz as an intercontinental champion makes it look like the world or the WWE championship. It makes it look so prestigious, and he's untouchable on the microphone. And I'm one of his biggest fan. I've always been a fan, always been behind him. He's so underrated. Like, and by the way, Shake Up really didn't work for him. I mean, in SmackDown, he was doing so good, and now on Raw, not really. I mean, I wish if he could just stay on SmackDown where he was very successful. Now on Raw, not very, but let's hope that things change and it starts with defeating Ambrose. I know it's not going to be fair, that's obvious. The Miz is a heel and he never win clear. So Maurice and Curtis Axel and Boo Dallas are going to interfere. And actually, good for Boo Dallas and Curtis Axel. They were just, they don't show up even on the show. So being here, yeah, that means something. So good for them, and I want to miss win, and I think that will be the choice the WWE will make because they know that Dean Ambrose isn't working as an Intercontinental Champion. They have tried this and it's not working. Then we have the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus in a 30-man Iron match. This is very unique, very special. Probably the first time that a tag team match in a 30-man Iron match. I don't know, but I think it's going to be good since Hardy is very talented. Sheamus and Cesaro are also very talented, but Cesaro and Sheamus should win, and I think they will win. Since the Hardys, I mean, when they were tag team champions, nothing special happened, and I think the WWE want to make single runs from probably broken Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy as a single will be more successful. So I think that Sheamus and Cesaro need that win more to end this feud and to move on for Cesaro and Sheamus for another thing and for the Hardys to get single pushes. I think that's what will happen. For the next match, we have Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins. The build-up was so effing bad. I don't really like the build-up for this feud, but anyway, what I want to say is that I hope that Bray Wyatt win. The guy is just losing and losing and losing. He's good in the microphone, good in the ring, always gives us good feuds, but in the end, he's just losing. He can't win, especially big matches. He always loses big matches. He's a god, but right now he's just a god of losing, which is sucks because he's a so talented guy. And after that affair with Mojo, I think he will lose again. Yeah, I think that Seth Rollins really don't need this win. I mean, winning or losing is not going to change, but change anything for Seth Rollins. But for Bray Wyatt, he really needs the win. I mean, I hope that he can win. I don't think so. I think that Seth Rollins. I predict that Seth Rollins will win, but I really want Bray Wyatt to win. He really needs it, man. He really needs it. And we have Roman Reigns. Yeah, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in an ambulance match. The build-up is good since the guys are feuding for a very long time, and now Braun Strowman is returning, and he's like always, I'm not finished with you yet, Roman. I think that Braun Strowman is actually, for the first time, I would say that the creative team did something good, and they did it with Braun Strowman, make him look like a monster that no one can beat him. I hope that he can win. I hope that Braun Strowman can win. I don't know. I predict Roman to win, but I wish that Braun Strowman can win. By the way, the match will be good. We'll have some spots, a lot of things, some tables, probably breaking some chairs, all that stuff. I think that Roman Reigns will win. I want Braun Strowman to win, but I predict that Roman Reigns will win. That big dog. Not a fan, but also not a hater. So yeah. And for the main event, we have Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe, a main event who deserves to be a main event. Two great wrestlers for the Universal Championship. They're both good. The build-up was awesome. I really like it. Paul Heyman is very good. Samoa Joe is also that's hungry challenger that is ready to defeat the Beast for the title. I think it's going to be hard, Joe. I think you will not defeat Brock Lesnar, because not anyone can. I mean, you're great, you're very talented. I'm not taking anything from you. Don't get me wrong. But you know the plans of WWE. They want him to win. Joe and then Bray, I guess, then Seth, then Finn, and then Roman, the big dog at WrestleMania will win the title. I think that's plans. They may change. I hope they change because those plans are really suck. I mean, to quite be honest with you. But anyway, I feel like. Brock Lesnar will retain. By the way, the feud was awesome. Like I said, the segments were awesome. Like always, because we have Paul Heyman and also Samoa Joe. You know, represented that's very angry challenger that really wants the win. By the way, I will like him to win. I have no problem Brock Lesnar winning or Samoa Joe. But what I'm afraid of, that Brock Lesnar win. I hope that Samoa Joe don't get buried because that may happen. That may happen. It's WWE. I mean, look at Finn Balor, man, one of the greatest talents ever, and he's not even in the card. Is that even possible? That Finn Balor isn't in the card? That doesn't make any sense, man. That guy is a main eventer, good at microphone, very good in the ring. Probably one of the best man right now, and he is not even in the card. So I hope that Samoa Joe win or lose. Just don't bury the guy because he has a lot of things to offer to the WWE. So just give him a chance, whether losing or winning. I mean, I think he will lose, but just don't give up on this guy. So that's all for WWE Great Balls of Fire predictions. Sorry. This is, by the way, like I said, my very first video. So please hit that button of subscribe as hard as you possibly can. Click like as hard as possibly can. Comments. There are going to be a lot of fun videos about wrestling, about gaming, about a lot of things like wrestling news, wrestling top 10, wrestling fun things, just fun things about wrestling. Me doing fun things about wrestling, reviews, production, every predictions. Like I said, everything. Just you guys in the comment, just tell me what you want me to do, and I will do. You guys are the boss, and I'm here. Will do every single thing to make you guys enjoy and happy. That's all I can say. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, so you can get every new video from the channel. I was Eunice with you. Hope that you guys stay in touch. This is, like I said, our first video. Thank you for watching and goodbye. See you later.